Oh, no. Alright, welcome to an underground loner podcast. It's called the JoshCast with me, Josh Jack. This is your favorite podcast show that no one listens to, and people hate when I say that, but I checked the statistics, the plays, and the last 2 episodes only got 1 click on YouTube, which means somebody clicked on it, probably listened for 2 seconds and clicked it off. And on iTunes, I don't think anybody has listened to the last 8 or 10 episodes, but I'm not going to ever give up. Not because I believe in myself, but just because, I don't have a choice. I don't have anything else going on in life. Well, anyway, it's Tuesday night here, the last day of July, and last night I did go to Sparky's. Now, here's what happened. So, I should have did more research online. I thought I could take 2 long bus rides up there. So I took a 48-minute bus ride to Franklin Mills, and then I successfully got the second bus at Franklin Mills, and I thought it was going to drop me near Sparky's. Boy, was I wrong. So the bus starts going through Ben Salem. It's making all these cuts, all these, routes and everything. And I looked on my GPS. It said it was 6 minutes away. So I asked the bus driver, hey, you ever heard of a bar called Sparky's World Famous? Of course, he looked at me like I was crazy. I said, sorry, I don't expect you to realize that. I said, I'm trying to go there. So he pulled over, and I said, all right, I'll stay on the bus. I stayed on for another 10 minutes, another 5 minutes. Finally, I decided to get off. I passed it, and I had to get an Uber. It cost me $9. So I took 2 long bus rides, which didn't cost me anything, because I already paid for my pass, and a $9 Uber. Then I got to Sparky's. There was nobody there, but just the 3 guys that run it, Corey Castle, Bill Miller, and Ash. And so I did a half an hour set. I already wrote like a bunch of jokes out. I did about 18-20 minutes. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do 10 more minutes. So I did another 10 minutes off the top, messing with the audience. I did my 30-minute set. I was very proud of myself. And I got something worth it. I stayed for the whole show. I decided to get an Uber back because, if I would have took the buses, I didn't even know what the bus route was to get to Franklin Mills. So I took a $28 Uber. So I spent about $38 on Ubers just to get to an open mic. But it was worth it because there is an open mic in the city called Orleans, but they only give you 3 minutes. And that's bullshit, because you got to wrap it up before 3 minutes, so you're lucky to get even 3. So the fact that I got 10 times the amount of that stage time, even though there wasn't much people there, it's dying out, you can tell. Still, there you go. I'm trying to think if anything else is going on. After this clip, you're going to hear a classic, which means old prank call, called Stripperella. It's some sort of agency I called. I forgot what I even called. And we'll go from there. Alright, so yeah, let's get to it. I think there was a story that happened. Tiffany Hardish reveals she was raped at 17 by a police cadet. She better not be fucking lying either. Now you might say, why would a woman? First of all, women do lie about rape. And if she's fucking lying, she should go to jail. If women lie about rape, they should go to fucking jail. She better not be lying. But anyways, sorry. Let me see what happened with that Trump star. There was something happened to the Hollywood star. It was destroyed, and there was a fight. Trump's Hollywood Walk of Fame, the crazy point of violence, but no additional security planned. Vandalism at a popular tourist spot. LAPD said they'd not been aware. Let's see. I don't know if they have footage of this, but it says, I'm going to say there are cameras all over that area. Sunday night, a large crowd of Trump supporters and protests gathered around Trump's star. Reported a man wearing a MAGA hat, MAGA, was shouting, "We got America great again." And it's amazing how we live in a country where even if you hate the president, you decide to kill other people who support it. If everyone hated Obama, nobody would do this, but anyways, so yeah, there was lots of fights and such. I was thinking about doing a prank calls for you episode tonight, but I don't know if I'm sick or I'm just tired, probably both. I don't feel like doing it. I was going to call some Burger Kings, but I can save that for another day. What else is going on? Sheriff who pocketed $750,000 in public funds selling his $740,000 house. The rich keep getting richer, and the poor keep getting poor. Yeah, a lot of stories have come out about Brian Christopher. In the last episode, I talked about Grandmaster Sexay. And, I'm upset about it still. He committed suicide. He died at 46. And all the stories are now talking about it. It's a shame. I actually did a joke about him last night, which is pretty fucked up. Trump claims picture ID is required to buy groceries. If you go out, you want to buy groceries, you need a picture on a card, he said. You need ID. So that'd be pretty interesting. You can't buy some broccoli or some shit because you don't got your ID. Can you imagine how mad you would get? Everyone's like, fuck that Donald Trump. I don't need fucking... It says there's a California blaze going on and 16 people are still missing. NBC announces it will bring back a canceled show for the second time. Sets timeless 2-part series for now. Never even heard of that show. I don't know anybody. Most people just watch Netflix, YouTube. I don't think does anybody watch NBC. I guess a lot of older people watch those type of shows. Okay, so that is it for this segment. I'm looking at the news. There's not a lot going on. You're going to hear a classic prank call. Then you're going to hear public freakout commentary. Then you're going to hear, other stuff. You're going to hear sober commentary with drunk people this Saturday. Can't predict that's 100% true, but it should be. And else that happens, you hear it. This is a podcast that nobody wants to do. A lot of people claim to love me and like me, but no, everyone's too good to do this show. But you know what? It's okay. This is a loner podcast. And as I said before, it's your favorite podcast show you don't listen to. And this is the first comedy podcast in Philadelphia. And you got to keep listening to find out what happens next.
Good afternoon, Elite Entertainment.
Yeah, hi. I need a character for my son's birthday party.
Okay, so you need to schedule a party?
Yeah, possibly for next Thursday.
Next Thursday? Okay, give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Okay, that would be Thursday the 14th? No, 21st.
Yeah.
Okay, and what time are you thinking?
Possibly from 3 o'clock to 6.
Okay, and you said 3 to 6?
Yeah.
Okay, and what type of birthday party?
It's going to be a birthday party. I need a character for it.
Right. And what type of character are you looking for?
Stripperella, the friendly ballerina.
I'm sorry, who?
Stripperella, the friendly ballerina.
Stripperella?
Yeah.
Stripper?
Yeah. ALLA.
Okay, the friendly ballerina.
Yeah.
And that is a 3 p.m. birthday party for Stripperella, or with Stripperella, the friendly ballerina.
Uh-huh.
And this is an adult party, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let me add that just in case.
My son's going to be 18, I got to... He's going off to college. I got to, show him that him and his old man got to have one last good party, before I send him off.
No, that's understandable. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Stripperella.
Yeah.
The friendly ballerina. Okay.
Is that funny?
It's an adult party. Let me put that in here.
Was that really funny?
Huh?
Was that really funny?
Is what funny?
I heard you laughing when you said that.
Well, I really am not intending to laugh. It's just most of our calls are for children's birthday parties, so I do apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
You've kind of caught me off guard. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi.
Alright, it's Thursday night here, and last night I did a prank calls for you. I wanted to walk around the city, but I went to the gym yesterday, and I'm a fat guy, so after only 32 minutes of cardio, I got very lazy. So the prank calls for you episode 21 is up, and of course on the the Josh JK YouTube channel. No one's listening to this show, so I don't know how people want to hear that one, but and pretty much Pop Tart Clan, fan of the show. He joined in some calls. got some pretty good reactions. Called a bunch of Wawas and a bunch of live show and a black eye, a bunch of other stuff. And today I walked around the city with my spy glasses on. Actually, probably not going to put that video up because nothing interesting happened, but I did go to the dollar store, and that video came out okay, so I'm probably going to put that one up. So, yeah, I'm always creating content. I did a prank calls for you just now. It didn't come out that good. It's probably going to be a very short episode. It's probably going to be 15-20 minutes once I edit it down, but it will be up. So, working hard for nothing, but I'm unemployed, so gotta occupy my time with something. I'm going to do some topical news and then get to the public freakout commentary. So, let's see what's going on. Trump says only fake news is the enemy of the people. And I agree. I don't like fake news. I don't like when I hear a news story and I get excited. And then I find out it's fake. Meghan McCain on her dad. I'm scared of America without him. I think most girls would say they're scared of life without their dad in general, right? I mean, if you're a daddy's girl, that is. LeBron shatters a record with $1 billion deal. Jesus, he's going to make a lot of money for the Lakers. Who cares if you don't win a ring, right? That is one rich nincompoop. Worker charged with sexually molesting 8 children at an immigrant shelter. So, we need to get these damn immigrants out of our country, but first, let's molest them first. Oh my god. I don't condone that at all. Okay? Alright. This show was never good in the first place. I can't get guests on my shows, so I fill my time doing other things. You know what I'm saying? I fill my time pretty much talking to myself on my phone and playing YouTube clips and other stuff. Let's see. 4 cities sue over Trump sabotage of Obamacare. Don't take my health care. It shows a bunch of white people protesting. Child dies after being thrown from the fridge. The mother is in custody. I fell off the fridge when I was a little kid. It's a true story, not a joke. I broke my arm. I was trying to get my sister's headphones because I wanted to listen to the Walkman. Remember the Walkman they used to have? The cassette player? And I fell, and I broke my arm. I broke my arm twice when I was a kid. So, there's something interesting there. It says, man forced girlfriend's kids to eat shoes, police say. I'm glad parenting keeps getting better and better. Inmate in ICU after he reportedly fell off toilet. Jesus Christ, looks like he fell down a 60-story flight of stairs. This guy's fucked up. Yeah, so this is the guy who was accused of the sexual abuse, and he is one ugly motherfucker. No wonder why you're raping kids. I'm ugly, but I just molest myself. I don't like kids. Not that I would do that anyways. What else? It says Texas A&M adds blunt new calls to contracts in wake of Myers scandal. Can be fired to mishandling sexual assault and violent cases. You know, I'm trying to get more about. I don't even know what I'm reading here, guys. I'm saying guys, like one person has been clicking on this episode for the last 2 episodes. One person, probably someone who just pities me, and they don't even listen to it. They just click on it so I don't kill myself, and I'm going to kill myself. Man undergoes drastic makeover for a girl he loves. He has long, pedophile-type hair. Kim, K-Y-M, Herjivik, I can't pronounce that word, poses in a teeny bikini. She's 41 years old. She still looks good. Well, God bless her. I don't consider that news, but cool. Okay, so that's not it for the show. Of course, we're at the halfway point now. Enjoy the public freakout commentary. And then we'll go from there. Will you? Alright, stay put there. Alright, let's get to the public freakout commentary. I only have, I believe, 3 clips for you. But it's okay. It doesn't have to be a long segment. Let's get to the first one. First 2 are from the Online Fails YouTube channel. Both were in episode 414. The other 2 episodes I watched, nothing was interesting to me. We're going to go to the 2:53-minute mark, and this is a guy in a gym who's being kicked out, and I also believe his membership's being taken away, and he's upset about it. He's just, he's one of those things for throwing down the weights. Anyway, let's get to this.
What do you want, dude? What do you want?
I want you to stop slamming this machine.
That's my spot, dude. Right here. That's what it's for.
It's designed for.
Yeah, it is.
It's not designed
That's why it has
for
spots. I can use barbell. I'm not talking to you.
You're gonna mess up the machine, man.
If I mess it up, I'll buy it.
You'll buy it?
I'll buy it.
You know how much
If I break it, I'll buy it. Yeah, I know how much they are.
Save your money, bro. You straight.
Save my money?
Have a good day, man.
What do I even pay you if I can't work out?
Oh, you don't pay me. You don't pay me, bro.
Yeah, he said, why do I pay you? And I don't think he pays. I think the only way you pay somebody is if they're a personal trainer. But I don't know what he's talking about, but why do I pay you? I think he thinks that his $10 or $20 or $40 a month gym salary pays their salary.
Yeah, of course I don't. Because you'd be working for me, homie.
This isn't working out. It's out.
Huh?
That didn't look like a workout to me.
What, you don't know what military press is? You don't know what shoulder press is?
I do know what it's called.
Then show me how to do it, dude. Show me how to do it with 3 plates and 225s.
I'm not concerned about how much weight you're pushing.
Then that's why I use the spot, dude. That's why I use the spot. Why is it even there if it's not a spotter?
It's not designed to slam.
That's almost 400 pounds.
Now, I want to say that this guy holding the camera is doing the public freak out. He uses the word homie like the same way a black guy in these public freakouts uses the word bro. Just nonstop.
Do you realize that? This isn't 135, homie. This is 400 pounds almost.
On a slip machine, bro? It's like having
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Do that on a barbell with no spotter?
That's the thing.
This ain't the 135 brigade, homie.
Have a good day.
This is 405 brigade, homie.
But
So notice the more angry he gets, the more he says bro.
405 brigade, homie.
it's sir or we want.
What the hell do I even pay you, losers? Why do I pay you?
You don't pay me.
I'm not talking to you. Why do I pay you?
He asked a question. The guy answered. He said, I'm not talking to you. You said losers. So clearly you are talking to him because you said plural. And then when the guy answers you, you go, I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you personally. Why do I pay if I can't work out?
You can't. We'll handle that, bro. You won't pay no more.
Okay, fine. There's other gyms to go to.
Exactly. You'll have a good time. You can bounce that. You can break that machine.
Dude, you can't even lift that. You're telling me I can't use a spotter.
My man,
It's because you're jealous, homie. You're jealous, dude. Admit you're jealous.
So that's why they're kicking this guy out the gym. They saw him working out. They got jealous of him. They saw his tight ass, and they said, we got to kick this guy out of here. He's making us look bad.
Who's jealous?
You just saw me lift it. How am I bouncing it if I didn't lift it? How am I bouncing it if I didn't lift it?
Why are you raising your voice like this?
Because I can, homie.
Okay.
Because I can.
Okay, we can help
That's
you.
why.
Help you out. Yeah, go ahead, bro. You can leave. It's
I can
okay.
raise my voice because I can.
It's okay. You mad, bro? It's cool. Go ahead, sit down. You straight. Sit down.
He kind of reminds me of George Costanza's episode of Seinfeld where he's in the diner and they're saying he's getting loud and they're like, George, you got to be quiet. He goes, no, I will not keep my voice down.
You all. Need your gym anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Screw you guys. Who needs your damn gym? I'll find another gym to break their weights.
Need your can't even lift that weight. And you tell me I can't pay you to work out.
All right, so now this next one, let me go back a little bit. This one is pretty weird. This one is this black guy, and he's in a store. He looks like the fucking Little Red Riding Hood, literally hood, and he's got a hood over his head. There's no problem here. I don't understand. He's in a cell phone store. He's just being an idiot. He's not trolling, but it's like they're not doing anything wrong. There's no issue here. He just has nothing to do, and he got his bill in a rapper's name, and they're guarding against fraud or something. Some shit like that. He's just being stupid, this guy. Let's hear it.
Need verification of where you're pointing the numbers from.
Mm-hmm. So
You said you didn't have a bill, correct?
So I needed a bill.
And by the
to
way,
report my number
that pause you just heard was him posing for the camera.
from my carrier to Metro PCS.
Correct.
Okay, and what else are you saying?
Do you have the bill?
No.
Okay.
All right.
So you need to bring us a bill,
Mm-hmm.
or you can purchase the phones with a credit card or debit card.
No, but what you're saying is
I just explained it to you.
okay. Well, let me clarify what's going on. Are you saying that I cannot make a purchase with cash? I need to make a purchase with credit or debit card?
I just explained to you what we're accepting at this location from you.
Okay, so I didn't understand that. So can you repeat it?
I said.
Okay, so this is why this is bizarre. She just explained it, and he said he heard it, but now he's like, I don't understand. He explained it again. So I think he's trying to troll here. I think he's angry about his bill, and he's trying to troll, but he's doing it so poorly. He just looks stupid.
At once.
Okay. Because I have a credit and debit card. I just need to make sure that that is the only way I can pay is a credit or debit card at Metro PCS.
I just said that 3 times.
And that's a yes or a no question.
At this location, that's what we're accepting from you.
From
at
me.
This location.
Yeah, for multiple purchases, yes. That's what we're...
What do you mean when you say multiple purchases? What's that? What's multiple
So if we're doing
purchases?
You don't know what the word multiple means? I mean, even if you're terrible at math, you don't know what multiple means? You really are he's just being stupid. He wants everyone to explain everything to him. Just pay your bill and leave, you asshole.
Multiple iPhones, like you said, in order for us to process the sale, you need to pay by debit or credit card.
Okay. And it's just me.
For any customer.
Not any customer, just me, right?
No, not just you. Any customer.
Okay,
that bought
all right.
So now he's playing the victim now. Now he's trying to say that Metro PCS is out to get him. This guy is so important. So he's some sort of rapper or something. He thinks he's famous in his head. He thinks he's fucking God or something. He thinks he's Kanye West or Jay-Z or somebody or any of these asshole rappers. And he thinks that Metro PCS is out to get him. Like he's famous and they're out to get him. What would they get out of that? Some sort of publicity from some guy who's not even famous? Nobody's out to get you.
What if that didn't happen? Then what?
Can't speak on that. So
Can't
we're done
speak
here. So
on that.
if you would like to proceed, we can help you out. If not, then we're done. For time.
Then what? What are you talking about? We're done. How are we done? I'm not
We wanna
done.
help- we wanna help you
I
out.
have a credit card and a
Okay.
debit card,
Okay.
and I got cash. But I'm just trying to figure out, is that y'all policy that I personally
We
need to have a credit card? Hold on. Time out. Excuse me. Because I don't want to interrupt because I'm making a documentation because this isn't just going to me. This is going to Metro's corporate.
That's fine.
So
We
basically,
are corporate. So
no, you
that's-
guys aren't. You're making up your policies because you can't show me a policy that says that I personally need to
If you're
pay.
making multiple purchases, because there is fraud going around
Okay.
with the port-in. So that currently is a procedure.
And what's that all about? Because I'm not sure what you're talking
I
about.
just explained to you. Fraud.
Right.
You know, people like getting account numbers from other accounts, porting numbers in just to get the iPhones for free. So to cover corporate
But
policy.
you guys are giving the iPhones for free.
Right, but that doesn't mean
So this guy right here, you can tell he has nothing better to do. Even if he's just trying to understand, even if he's curious, you can just pay the bill. He just said 3 times, I have credit card, I have debit card, I have cash. Okay, just pay the bill then. Just pay the bill and leave. Why get all frustrated? Why get all stressed? But he wants to keep understanding, and the problem is he doesn't understand. He doesn't know what the word multiple means. He doesn't know what the word fraud means. He's just a fucking stupid monkey.
that you can just take account numbers from
You just
any-
gotta pay for the bill, right? Because right there it says 4 for 100.
with the port-in.
Yeah, and you get $100
Right, so
credit,
either we asking you
$150
for
credit.
we're either asking you for the bill.
So I
with
have to
your
have a
porting
bill.
the number
I have to have a
over
bill,
from,
a bill.
Or you can put it on a credit or
I have to have a
debit
phone
card
bill.
attached
That shows that
with
it
your
is a
name.
valid account that
Yes,
you're putting
that
over
it's a
to
valid
us, yes.
account,
Okay.
correct.
Okay. So just by having the account number and you verifying, calling the phone and everything like that, that doesn't verify
That's
this
why
is
we
a
need a
valid
credit
account.
card
So
or debit card attached to whoever's purchasing the phone.
okay.
To make sure that
so
it's a
and,
valid
and
purchase.
how do you verify that? Because the credit cards, what name should it have on there?
Whoever's
one that
standing
matches your
in front
driver's
of
Okay,
us.
but wait a minute.
Whoever's
You guys,
name
oh, you
standing
guys
in
take
front of
driver's
us.
license
Yes.
now.
If you're doing credit.
Hold on, time out. So Metro PCS, just to make a payment and stuff like that, they're
If
getting
you're
a
using
line
a
of service.
card, if you're using a card, we have to verify that your name is on that card.
But
So
you're
yes,
saying
you're
I
not
can-
in-
Wow. So by the way, they do this at every store. There's certain times you go into a liquor store or you go into a supermarket or store, they're asking you for a driver's license just to make sure it matches the credit card. He said, oh, you guys do this now. He thinks that they're singling him out. This guy is just a fucking idiot.
Only use a card.
For this purchase.
For this
Yeah,
purpose. So since
exactly.
I'm using a card, I have to have a name as attached to my card.
You
Yes.
could be using anybody's card.
Yeah, but we can use anybody's name at Metro because you guys don't do any credit checks. So how do I have to have a card for Mike Jones, and Mike Jones is a rapper that I use on my account and I can't.
What the fuck, man? Do you listen to the stupidity of this guy? He just said he has cash, so he can pay with cash. So if you have a credit card, and let's say you don't like the idea of them asking you for your driver's license, just say, okay, I'll pay with cash then. Just pay and leave. He's using all these bad examples and analogies. Ugh.
I have a credit card that says Mike Jones because I'm not Mike Jones. You guys never asked for that when we set up the service. So why should we have to have that?
That's why they're taking the measures for fraud.
Okay, so where is that? Where is that on your?
Okay, are you just telling us? No, are you starting the service or not?
I'm actually trying to see what's going on because I think I might get a lot more than just these 4 iPhones because I don't know what's going on right here. It seems like discrimination. Because I'm asking.
And by the way, the lady that's serving him is black. So if she's discriminating against you, you need to get your people in line.
So we're done
I'm asking you guys for a written policy.
We're done for today. If you would like to proceed, you can definitely reach out to our legal department if you want.
Can I get the number?
Yep, you can look it right up online.
Do you guys supply anything like that? Because like, should I just call Metro?
Feel free.
Okay, feel free. So what store is this? No, because I don't understand. So what?
7708.
7708. All right, thank you very much, guys.
I should prank call them. I should call and say, hey, is this 7708? Yeah, I'm the guy from the hoodie the other day. All right, that'll be maybe I'll do that. Okay, so this is the last clip. Now, I heard this. This is not in the Online Fails YouTube channel. Jim and Sam show, Jim Norton and Sam Roberts played this clip the other day. And this one is a road rage incident. Here's what happened. This is a white guy. He owns his own business, some sort of heated and air conditioning company. He gets cut off by a black guy. At least he feels he's cut off. No one knows if he actually is or not. He follows the black guy home, and the black guy takes out his camera, records it. And the black guy is obviously a feminine, gay, black man. Not that that matters. And it gets racial. It gets nasty. And here it is. This is about 3 or 4 minutes.
You did just follow me to my house. Okay, how can I help you?
Just want to let you know what a nigger.
You said what?
I want to let you know what a nigger.
You want to let me how much of a nigger I am?
Yeah.
So the guy driving the truck, some sort of heated air conditioner refrigerator. He has obviously a kind of like a smoker's voice. It's hard to hear him because the audio is not that good. But he already dropped the N-bomb that fast. Like, he didn't even set it up. He just said, "Hey, you're a nigger." I love this guy. I want to use his services, but he's in Ohio.
I want to let you personally know how much of a nigger you
And
are.
so I'm a nigger because you don't follow signs.
Because you're rude.
I'm rude because you don't know how to read signs.
Nigger.
You turned in my life. That's fine. So I'm a nigger because you can read street signs, right?
That's not it at all.
So why am I a nigger?
Cut me off.
I didn't cut you off. It's too late.
So by the way, the guy has his phone number right on the truck. A lot of people have been calling, and his mailbox is full. I was going to prank call this guy, but I don't think he's going to pick up, so I wrote his number down. Maybe I'll call tomorrow. Somebody says his name is Jeffrey Whiteman. I'm not sure if that's his real name or that's a joke. If that is, that's pretty fucking cool. But this guy is a state contractor. He works for the state. So clearly, he didn't give a fuck. He was that angry. He drives for the state. He's got his company name and his phone number on the side of his truck, and he's like, fuck it, I'm going to let loose on this guy.
If you look, the lane you were in, sir, was for you to go up Sinclair.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, okay. I live here, so I drive the street every day. But it's fine. I didn't cut you off.
Because you feel entitled.
How do I feel entitled?
You feel entitled because you get everything.
You feel entitled because I'm black. I work for everything I got.
You do?
I do.
You got a job?
You see that car right there? You think I got it for free?
Paid for that?
I sure did. I pay my bills. Yeah. I work hard. I work 40 hours every week.
Every week?
So yes. So thank you for calling me a nigger and showing me how stupid you are because I work. I have a college degree. I have a college degree.
I wanted you to know personally.
Okay. That you think I'm a nigger. Personally. Well, thank you. I know.
Personally.
Have a good day, sir.
You do to people.
What do I do?
Your rudeness.
Again.
And by the way, I'm looking at the comment section, and people said they've been writing shitty reviews of him on Yelp. So we got to go to Yelp now and look up this name. And also we got to play He refuses to apologize, by the way. So we got to play that too.
Unacceptable.
I'm rude because you didn't follow directions.
Your rudeness is unacceptable.
So I just want you to know that.
that.
You have a good day, sir. You be blessed.
It's not the real world.
What's not the real world? Well, what world do I live in?
I am so sick and tired of living in the black man's world. I'm sick of them taking all the fat white girls. I'm sick of them cutting people off. I agree with this guy. There's nothing worse than living in a nigga world.
I live in the same world that you live in.
You live in the rude world.
I live in the same world that you live in.
Feel entitled to treat
I don't feel entitled for anything.
Yes, you live in a world.
I turned in the correct lane. You did not.
I'm glad I'm able to tell you this.
Okay.
Face to face.
Okay, that's fine. I'm glad that you feel that you can tell me that face to face. I don't.
Yes, you
but
do.
it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt me one way or another that you think I'm a nigger, that you think I'm rude. Because again, at the end of the day, I know that I'm not. At the end of the day, I did what was correct. I turned into my lane.
No,
you did it.
You cut me off.
I did not cut you off, sir.
For no reason.
The white line was solid. I didn't cut you off.
I just think you're better than somebody.
I didn't.
I gotta tell you.
I don't think I'm better than anybody.
Well, I'm
have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Honestly.
And I'm glad that I got all this information that I'll be sending to the state, since you're a state contractor. I sure am. Because for you to work for the state, and this is how you act. Okay. Have a good day, sir.
Good.
Enjoy your life.
I'm not afraid.
Enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life. You're pathetic.
I know. I'm real pathetic. I'm real pathetic.
You're rude. Okay, so that's where it ends. Now we got to watch the video. Now he refuses to apologize, and I got to respect this guy for this, because usually people apologize because, you know, they want to save their job and they want to save their career. This guy knows he fucked up. He knows he's going to lose a lot of business, but he's like, fuck it. I'm not going to apologize. I grew up with the word. Let's hear it.
Just want to let you know
You said what?
I want to let you know
You want to let me how much of a I am?
Yeah, I want to let you personally know.
Tonight, a road rage confrontation.
Expected it to happen to me, but the world we live in nowadays.
All of this, Charles Love.
Yeah, it's a racist white man world. So he's a very scrawny, nerdy-looking black guy. Looks like you can kick his ass easy.
It says started with a misunderstanding near Morse Road in 71.
He was trying to cross the the solid line, the solid white line that you're not supposed to. I continued on, and he got behind me. Didn't know that he was really following me home until I got in my driveway, and I looked back and I see the van that almost hit me sitting at my driveway.
NBC4 went to the listed address of the business on the side of the truck. For now,
By the way, the news blocks out the number and the guy and the number and the company's name, but the last video, it has it everywhere.
We have chosen to blur out the name because charges haven't been filed against the driver of the van. Our crews caught up with him.
I didn't follow him home, and the way I confronted him as hey, listen, you cut me off.
So you knew where he lived before, is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't say that.
To his home then, if you didn't follow him home.
How many times have you followed a car? How many times have you been followed? You think someone's following you, and they're going to someone's house down the street. It's just coincidence.
This man would not give his name, but he admitted to calling Lovett the N-word, and he says he has no regrets.
Well, I don't know if it makes it right or wrong, but all I can tell you is I grew up with it, and it's not a big deal for me.
It was a big deal for the man who contacted us.
It was for him. Well, it was a big deal for me to get cut off for no reason. Okay.
People are going to be watching this tonight. They're going to see this tonight. So you have no apologies. You have nothing to say in terms of regretting what you said. You don't regret it.
Not whatsoever. None.
If you could say anything to this man.
I don't have anything to say to him.
Well, look at you taking the high road. And I got to tell you, I grew up with that word too. And it says, so I'm looking up his business. I was going to say, I grew up with that word too, and it's a great word. It says, Urea's Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration. It says 3 reviews. Somebody said they do a pretty damn good job. But now, look at all these reviews that came in. Boss Guy, of course, there's white people on there, and I have to be liberal. Boss Guy's racism, I don't support racism. When not hires come to do work in my house, a black guy wrote, fine, I'll leave a tip. I'm glad your business is done. You're forced to delete all social media. You're a punk and deserve what you get. It's a black guy wearing a do-rag. He looks like a nice guy. Not. Shitty owner, shitty company, yet will silence a racist owner. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be lots of people writing reviews like that. Well, anyways, that's been Public Freakout Commentary, entitled Assholes Recorded and being recorded all over the world thanks to camera phones. And this is the best show to cover it, even though every show does this. And the show goes on from here. So, yeah, stick around. Don't give up on me now, fuckos. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, sorry, that was way too loud. I'm a little bit hype right now. Hey, it's Saturday night here, folks. How you doing? Lots of content on the Josh J.A.K. one-word YouTube channel. I put up the Dollar Tree POV and the, some Tales from the Crypt commentary that one or two people might enjoy, or if not, nobody. And tonight I'm going to be doing some drinking and doing some sober commentary with drunk people. What else is new? No one wants to do my show? Fine. This is one of the only podcasts in Philadelphia, if not the only, where a guy, if you say he's not funny, not interesting, whatever you think of me, he does pretty much an hour, if not more, of podcasts by himself. That's right. I'm not kissing anybody's ass. I'm not going to ask people. I'm not going to beg, which people want me to do. I'll do it myself, and you fuckers better not hope and pray that I get anywhere, which I won't, because if I do, I'm going to burn your asses to the ground. Well, topical news. Let's get to it. I know Kane, the wrestler Kane, he won mayor of Knoxville, and his name is Glenn Jacobs, and that's awesome. And who better to run Tennessee than him? I think that's so fucking cool. So congratulations to Glenn Jacobs, aka Kane, for winning. TSA needs to cut $300 million. Oh, I don't have anything to say about that. Why should I? It says Zoe Karak hits back at critics of her new lips, so she wants to suck more black cock. So it's okay. You can have your thin little white lips and still suck black cock. It's okay. Melania praises LeBron after husband bashes him. She wants that BBC. Yeah. What else we got? There's not a lot of stories going on. Oh, by the way, I didn't call that number yet. That public freakout clip of the guy calling the other guy the N-word. I don't think it's going to pick up, but I don't know. Whatever. It says, it's smarter to take Social Security benefits at 62. I'm going to tell my parents. They're that age. My mom could retire right now. She wants to retire, but if she's one of those people. If she retires, she's crazy. She's gonna be breaking in my room, and several die after plane crash in a Swiss forest. That's scary. 18 killed in a Russian helicopter crash in Siberia. Who cares? That's not America, right? All right, that's terrible. All right, everybody. Let's see what happened with this LeBron James tweet thing. What is going on here? Respond to President aims at LeBron James. He says, the dumbest man on television, which is easy to do. I like Mike better. So he's saying that he likes Michael Jordan better, because obviously LeBron James doesn't like. He was interviewed by the dumbest man on television, Don Lemon. He made LeBron look smart, which is easy to do. That's what Trump said. And his wife, Lania, said, oh, please, come on. I love his big black cock bouncing on the court. I want to fuck him, please. Do you want to do a little cuckold? Bank staff wins record $544 million jackpot on a whim. Fuck those people. Seriously, they have a full-time job. They work at a bank. They make a decent wage. This is and they're in California too. 11 workers at a West Fargo. Fuck you guys. $29,140,281 a piece. Fuck you. Oh, there's some white people there. I imagine there's a lot of blacks, but what are you gonna do, guys? The rich keep getting richer, and the poor keep getting poorer, and I keep getting fatter. And more hornier, too. I keep coming into a dirty sock. Not the same sock, I use different ones. Okay, so that's it for the topical news. Usually on Saturdays there's nothing going on, and there's not. So once again, sober commentary with drunk people, and then we'll wrap this up with some topical and odd news, all right? So if you're already this far in, keep going, all right? Don't be a quitter. All right, next segment. All right, sober commentary with drunk people, Old City, Saturday night / Sunday morning, 2:05, actually 2:06 now. A little late recording this, but not much happened. As far as tonight goes, I could talk about it. I had a good seat, but this guy, and I wouldn't call him a faggot because he had a girl with him, they had to sit down right next to me because he's a loser and he needs attention. So last night, pretty much I decided to drink last night. I got me a concoction of the Jacked Amsterdam vodka and vitamin water, and I didn't have the Amsterdam vodka. The vitamin water. So I brought my flask out with me last night. So I had my flask. I put it in my right pocket underneath my phone, and pretty much I knocked the SIM card almost out of my phone. So I had to put the flask underneath my phone or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I went to this, not 7-Eleven. I didn't feel like walking to 7-Eleven. I went to this Korean store. Was it a Korean or a Chinese? Bought it $2.50. I bought an Amsterdam. I'm sorry. I bought a what's it called? I got a vitamin water. I dumped the flask in the vitamin water, and I drank that very quickly as I walked down to Columbus Boulevard. It's madness out here in Chestnut Street because the light's not working. The light's broken, so now everybody's got to wave each other, and hey, there's a cop coming. Gotta let the cop go by. So, I went to Morgan's Pier, and there's this chick that works there. She's not attractive, but she has like bird's nest type hair, like my hair when it grows. She said hi to me. Usually I always get out of her way. I've seen her give me dirty looks before, like looking at me because I'm always by myself, but I was sitting down, and she said, "Hey, how are you doing tonight?" And I said, "Oh, I'm doing good." And she went, "Oh, that's good to hear." I was like, "Yeah, how about you?" Yeah. And it was weird. I was saying to myself, that's weird how she acknowledged me, because I always felt like she was giving me dirty looks, but I don't know. Maybe she was in a good mood or something. She thought it was somebody else. I don't know. So I was sitting in there for a while, standing in there, and it wasn't, it was typical in there. It wasn't anything great in there. I was drunk, so I wasn't dancing like crazy, but I was dancing more than usual because I was drunk, I was drunk. And I think the only thing I can remember that happened, so I was in there for a little while. I sat outside. Nothing really interesting happened as far as who was sitting next to me outside. Nothing happened. So I went back inside. The only thing I could think of that happened was this girl. She was like, there was like these older cunts in there, pretending to be young. They were like 40 or so. The one chick puts her hand on my lip, right? And kind of like puts my lip down. And I didn't like that at all. I had gum in my mouth. I wanted to like spit my gum in her face. I didn't like that at all. Because imagine if I just walked up to a girl and started touching her lip, right? Not only is that creepy for a guy to do that, wouldn't you be like, hey, what the hell, right? So I didn't like that at all. But, oh man, a bunch of stupid kids from the Lucha Cartel coming over. So hard to find a good spot to record this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Especially now it's summer, there's so many people out here. So, stop looking at me. So that's pretty much, so the older chick did that to my lip. I sat outside a little bit more to the Morgan's Pier, and then I'll move my seat from these idiots. They're not that next to me. I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that this whore keeps looking at me. So I sat back inside, back outside, and I do did give me a fist bump last night, a random guy. If I could tell I was drunk. And I did see, lots of thick joints heading to the river deck, but I said, I'll go tomorrow. So I went back. I got back to Old City like around. I was actually gonna, so I got back to Old City. I did see some PUAs last night, but none of them acknowledged me. I saw about 5 or 6 of them. Some guys I used to hang out with, some I haven't, but anyways, I got back to Old City, and I got me a snack last night. I was going to get pizza, but I'm tired of pizza, so because I had pizza yesterday for lunch, so I got a Monster Slim Jim, a bag of Doritos, and a Snapple. So last night, I spent $2.50 on the vitamin water, $6 something on the snacks there, I guess you can say. So that was about $9 I spent last night. Tonight, I did the concoction thing, except I had the vitamin water. And I drunk it on the train. I'm trying to think. I think something happened on the train last night. I'm trying to think. Nothing crazy. But I can't think of it right now. If it comes to me, I'll remember. It was nothing crazy. So, wow, a lot of people are sitting over here now. I gotta move soon. Can't record this podcast. I'm subconscious now. So anyways, everything was going okay. I got down here early. You guys saw I put an Instagram video up of me walking down to the Morgan's Pier, right? And I was drunk. It was going okay. And then I fucked it up. So here's what happened. When I was inside the Morgan's Pier, I went to go pee, right? And I was standing around dancing, and this blonde chick came up to me, because there was this old guy in there who goes there. He was boogieing down. He was dancing. And the chick was like, what is this guy's motivation? Like, I want to be like this. And I was like, I said, I don't know. I think he's just high on life. He's like, yeah. And then this bouncer just cock-blocked my conversation and started talking. He's a fucking faggot loser. So it was actually going well, and then I fucked it up. So I feel like I had to. You know how sometimes you burp and like, not a lot, but you get that little throw up taste in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I kind of had that, so I decided to get me a Coke and a water. Now here's the problem. I told you the reason why I use vitamin water is because it has low sugar inside of it. So it has low sugar. It doesn't give me cramps, because 2 years ago I mixed something up. I mixed something I wasn't supposed to mix, and I just want to stand over here and just get away from this whole thing. So I just want to get away, So that happened 2 years ago. I had back cramps really bad. So as soon as I drank the Coke, in the middle of me drinking it, I felt like shit. My back started hurting. I had like a back cramp from the alcohol, and I said, fuck. So I peed, I went outside, and I was just sitting there, and I looked like I was like hurt. I was rocking back and forth, and I was like dancing kind of, like this girl was kind of, she wasn't dancing with me, but alright, I'm just going to walk towards the action now, because I got nowhere to sit. People are annoying me. Tired of it. So yeah, I was sitting outside for like 10-15 minutes, and sitting there 10-15 minutes, rocking back and forth, and then I started to feel better. So pretty much what happens is it just turns into a piss. I had to pee. I think I peed it out. So I call it a piss cramp, right? I didn't feel that good. So thank God I didn't puke. And I've never puked before, I gotta say. Of all the times I've been drinking, going out, I've never puked. I will say that. I am good at that. A few times I felt close, but I did not puke. I didn't feel like I was going to puke. I knew I wasn't, but it was just a really bad cramp. Lots of action out here. Lots of douchebags on motorcycles. 2 girls are sitting next to a homeless guy. I hope they're not making fun of them. And of course, all the street harassment is where the Blue Martini is, which I'm passing by right now. And the Cuba Libre. So, after my piss cramp went away, right? After that went away, I went back inside. I took a piss, and I felt better. And I started dancing next to these white girls, joking around, and these bouncers are thirsty as hell. 2 drunk chicks. Alright, now I'm outside the Cuba Libre. This place is ratchet as hell. I gotta drink this water. Oh, so the old city patrol's breaking up a fight. Something just happened. This guy's real drunk. Oh shit. They're about to knock me over. I don't know what happened, but I missed it. Damn it. If I wasn't sitting down so much. But of course, everybody has to run around the corner to see it. Clearly something happened. This guy was disrespected. It's a gentleman wearing white pants and a beard. But the old city patrol is here, so thank God for that. Thank God for the old city patrol, right everybody?
I am right now, nigga. I need to take a fucking fall by myself.
He said he took a fall by himself. I don't know what that means. So I was dancing with these white girls, joking around, and the bouncer, the same bouncer who got in my conversation earlier, he started, I'm gonna go where the action is. With a blue martini. So, it's 2:17, oh my God, I gotta get my train. And this fucking guy who's thirsty, who's always there, he acts like he works here. He's sitting there talking to the bouncers like, dude, you don't work here. Shut the fuck up. Go be creepy and go be creepy and go hit on every chick in the bar. You know what I'm saying? So, so the same bouncer who was, got in my conversation earlier, he was talking to the white girls, probably making fun of my dance. Obviously, the guy's a thirsty fag, but whatever. And I was standing around, and I didn't do anything. So I went to the river deck. I'm sorry, yeah, I forgot to mention, I went to River Deck earlier. I signed up for the guest list, right? I got there around, you have to get in before 11. They do it before 11 o'clock. If you do it before 11, they only charge you $5. It's supposed to be 10. So I got there at around 11, paid $5. I went inside, and I didn't really do anything. I sat around. There was lots of thick Johns in there. I didn't dance with any of them. These black girls, they were the star of the party. They were the stars of the party. Because the girls go on stage. There was a couple of guys who tried to run on stage. The bouncers do not allow the guys to go on stage. Whenever the guys try to go on stage, they don't allow them. So, only that really happened in there was pretty much these black girls were twerking their ass off, which I know sounds typical, but they were shaking their ass like crazy. One of them had like a fat little jiggly ass. She was shaking like crazy. Another girl, a group of black girls, and this old white lady, she started twerking up there. I sat there the whole time for like an hour and a half. I pissed twice in there. Right? And I decided to walk back to Old City. I got back to Old City around 12:45. Got me a big water. Right? And I drunk it. And the only thing that happened was these black girls pulled over next to me. They were driving by in a car, and they said, "Hey, you need a lift? Hey, you need a lift?" And so I just blew them a kiss. I went, and they started laughing. They were like, "Ha, yeah, yeah," and they started cheering. And then they walked away. And then lots of girls were, just walking by, and thirsty guys and such, and couples. And I sat there the whole time. I just got, holy shit, this girl's knocked out, man. This guy just picked her up. I just wolfed down a slice of pizza. I told myself I wasn't going to spend any more money between the cover at River Deck and the Coke in the water I bought. That was $5. That's $10. And then I just bought a slice of pizza and a water. And then I bought a big bottle of water. So I spent $17 the night, $9 last night. That's $26. $26 for 2 nights out. That's actually not bad. But right now, there's some street action going on. So street harassment. The Old City Patrol, as I said, just stopped the fight with this guy. It looks like he's calm now. He's laughing now, but something happened. He was going to fight somebody. And, of course, there's hoes out here that want attention. Oh, yeah, something else that happened. When I was sitting down, there was this drunk Hispanic girl walking in heels. She obviously just wanted attention. She was, like, falling over, right? And I feel like she wanted me to say something to her, but I didn't. She was, like, standing right next to me. And guys were yelling. All right, I'm going to head down to my train now. I guess I can... Yeah, I could still stay on the phone. It's not going to hurt if I do. I'm wearing, last night I wore, what did I wear last night? I believe I had no underwear. I had on black shorts with a belt, no underwear, and weird kind of green, almost girlish color type of shirt. Tonight, khaki shorts, no underwear, belt, and this black silky shirt I got. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm trying to think if anything else happened worth. Excuse me. Oh. I'm trying to think of anything else that's worth talking about. I can't think of it. Yeah, so once again, and I felt bad at Riverdeck. I was upset at one point. I was bumped into these two people. I was trying to move out of their way. I was upset at Riverdeck because I wasn't doing anything. This homeless guy just took a piss. His pants is still down with his belt as a girl or their boyfriend walks by. He's drunk and he's homeless, so yeah, I'm trying to think if anything else is worth talking about. Yeah, I was sitting down and like I said, right next to me, this couple just sat next to me, dead next to me. That usually never happens, but there's not much you can say about that. I was upset in Riverdeck because I want to do more. Like, I could have danced with some girls. Like, there was many girls in there. Aside from the black girls that were twerking, there was many girls in there of all races that were, slightly attractive. They were dancing, looking very slutty. But I feel like I got a better response at Morgan's. I should have stayed at Morgan's, but I was there last night. I didn't dance with anybody there. But, Riverdeck is better because you can sit down. There's more space. When I went to the bathroom, there's a guy he's a bathroom attendant. He gives the guys the soap and he gets tips and stuff. He also sells like blunts and stuff. This guy said a joke to him because he jokes around with everybody and he didn't find it funny. I guess he insulted him or something. He's like, I didn't find it funny. He's like, my fucking existence, you don't exist, or my word, you don't exist. He was like upset about something. I don't know what he said. But I could have stayed. I left Riverdeck pretty early. I left like 12:30. I always leave early because by 12:30, like when I was leaving, girls were coming inside, like many thick joints, as you would say. More girls were coming in. I should have stayed. You know what I'm saying? But listen, as I said, there's lots of girls out, and I'm tempted. But as I said before, I'd like to not approach. Oh yeah, I deleted Tinder and Bumble tonight. I told myself I would do that. Here's what happened. So this is what I remember happened. So I got a match on Tinder, and here's what happened. So I never sent a message first. I sent a message. It was like this white chick. She was decent looking. I wrote, okay, give me one reason why I shouldn't come over and make love to you. And don't give me that whole period thing. I said something like that. Because I was just like, fuck it, right? Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter what I say. Like, if you say hi, you're too boring. If you fucking, you say something like that, that's too nasty. If you say something sexual, that's too straightforward. So what are you supposed to say? Send a smiley face? Like, what are you supposed to do? So I'm tired of the whole thing, and I just deleted it. And Facebook app, too. I don't even use Facebook. I only kept the Facebook for the Tinder and Bumble. And I'm so sick of Facebook. I have no friends on my Facebook because I friended everybody. And they kept sending me all these friend suggestions from people in different countries. Like people from Saudi Arabia. Like, why the fuck would I add some random person in Saudi Arabia? So I only kept it because last week was my birthday. And I changed my Tinder and my Bumble profile to, hey, my birthday is this week. I'm looking for a present to unwrap. Obviously, that didn't work. I only got one match. And I matched from the girl, some black chick who said no hookup or sex on her profile. But anyways, I spent more money than I wanted to spend. I have no job, so listen. Last night only because I didn't have my vitamin water and I got a snack, and I wasn't even going to get pizza tonight, but I decided, fuck it. I was a little hungry. I didn't really have much of a dinner. I snacked on some junk food for dinner, so I didn't really have a dinner. But fuck it, you go out. It's like, I hate paying covers because I don't do anything. Because I don't even, even if you pay $5 for a cover, just sit around and do nothing. There's no point of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So fucking, that's why they say, oh, you're so cheap. It's like, no, it's not being cheap. It's like, I'm not going to do anything. Why pay $5? There's plenty of places you can go for free. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I hate the whole fucking $5 thing. Even if it's only $5. Bothers me. So yeah, last night it was raining the time I left, but that didn't affect me. But I'm going to wrap this up now. There's nothing else really to talk about. If I find anything else to mention that happened, I will. But nothing really happened. I mean, that I can remember. I mean, today I slept a lot because I drank too much, and then tonight I drank more than last night. So I'm definitely going to feel it tomorrow. And as I said, I'm glad that I didn't puke tonight. I feel like I was sick for like 20 minutes. I mean, I don't know if this only happens to me. Maybe I have diabetes or something, but I can't mix like Coke, like a soda or something like Powerade, something that has a lot of sugar with alcohol. It has to be, like vitamin water, something with low sugar, or just chase it with water. But anyways, that's Sober Commentary with Drunk People. Another uneventful segment. And yeah, I would say this show's going downhill, but it was never uphill, All right, next segment to wrap up the show. Holy shit, I am still drunk from last night. Hey everybody, it's Sunday here. Let's wrap the episode up. I slept literally all day today. Put up 3 new videos on the Josh JK One Word YouTube channel. Pretty sure you guys saw. And that's it, man. I'm just going to wrap this podcast up. That was too much drinking right there. I made it seem like I drank a lot, but just for someone like me who, doesn't have a high tolerance. Whew. Anyways, let's see what's going on. Let's do some topical and not news. No one's listening to this show, as I said. People say, I listen to it. Nah, not really. I can see the numbers, so whoever's saying that, you are lying. Which is fine. Child rapist escapes from prison 3 days after arrival. That's great. Got a child rapist on the loose. Nothing better than that. Like to talk about funny stuff on the show. That's just disgusting. A lot of news going on in sports, but who cares, right? I'm not a manly man. It says death toll from Indonesia quake rises to 82. Oh my god. Shows motorcycle rubble and a brick house and Jesus. Once again, all sad stuff. It says 93-year-old woman thrown in jail from nursing home. 93. It says they were outraged by her treatment. She was she had 6 years. She had a serious issue to deal with. She been evicted. I don't have anybody. So they treated her like crap, I guess. Wow. Well, listen. I guess the law applies for everybody, no matter how young or how old they are. It says witty bar sign for rude customers. This barista was sick of serving rude customers. He looks like a little twink. 25-year-old kid. He also worked in his hometown. That's one of those things I keep clicking on the page. Great coffee, exquisite teas, yummy local edibles. Good day every day for everybody. One small coffee. Okay, so the guy sells edibles. He wanted to be funny. I decided to serve all justices to start charging more for people who won't take the time to say hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? I mean, if he didn't say hello back, when people complained, they would say, he's rude. Why can't this guy say hi? So yeah. People should be charged for not saying hello, I agree. Okay, let's get to the weird news, odd news, strange news, and wrap this episode up. I would say it's been a long week, but I don't work. I don't do anything, really, anymore. I make comedy content that no one listens to. That's what I do. What do you folks do? Yeah, the 9 to 5 grid, folks. I did that for almost a year. I'm tired of it. But I gotta go back to work eventually. But this is not a... Okay. A man who harassed Yellowstone bison arrested at Glacier Park. Beauty queen resigns little rather than cover up her tattoos. All these stories are always about fucking animals. Couple thinks they found probation era booze a new home. And Patriot fans turn Tom Brady's autograph into a tattoo. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else going on. That's all. So thank you for listening to this show. If you listen to any of it from the bottom of my rotten heart, the next episode there will be a new prank phone call. I believe it's a Payless prank. I kept this woman on the phone for 9 minutes or so, almost 10. And that's all I know. Tomorrow night, I'm only going to Sparky's if I can get a ride. So I would say there's a 50-50 chance I may... Well, actually, I would say a 30% chance I may be there. And anything else that happens. So keep checking the Josh JK One Word YouTube channel where I upload prank call shows and other videos and nonsense. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. That's it. You just listened to... And we're out of here.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.